Okay, here we are in part 2 of my 1-year commemorative anniversary YouTube video. Here's the video rack a year later with a few new additions. This was here a year ago. This is the Sony editing beta deck. Handles the beta 1 speed only. Below that is the SLHF 750. This is the only Betamax that has a door that actually comes out and hands you the tape. Down here is an industrial Super VHS machine. 378U, which is a great machine, has some nice features. Up here we have a Panasonic DVD recorder, a standalone recorder, which I got in 2005 and has been keeping me very, very busy. Down here is, yes, a new addition. I did get a HD DVD player made by Toshiba, and of course this is the format that is now dead. The nice thing about this, and the main reason I got it, it upconverts all DVDs to 1080i. So even my standard definition DVDs look really good, which is always a nice thing to have when you have a HD TV to go with it. Here are two more DVD players. This up here is a time-based corrector, and up here is an audio limiter. Okay, down here we have another Betamax. This is also new. This is a Japanese ED beta, which takes a special ED beta tapes. 500 lines of resolution at the beta 2 speed. Also has some digital effects, which is always nice. Down here is a Sony Industrial VHS Hi-Fi, not Super, just a standard VHS, which I use for VHS to VHS dubbing. I do have one Betamax in the shop, so we are short one today. Now, this is one of two walls you did not see a year ago. This is where my TV is, my HD Samsung TV, and this is a little 20-inch Sharp I just use as a preview monitor. But above this is another collection I'm proud of. These are pictures of movie stars that I met in person, mainly in Las Vegas at a trade show called the VSDA show, which stands for Video Software Dealers Association. And these are people that would, these are movie and TV stars that would come to the show and show off their newest release on video. So I have met all these people in person. Most of them have autographed their pictures for me, and I'm kind of proud of this collection too. Well, Joe London's a real sweetie. So I'm just going to kind of give you a quick shot of these people. Let's see. Bond poster. That's myself. The guy standing next to me is Art Volo, my radio friend, and below him is Mr. Mark Wheelage, another dedicated videophile from day one. On the family poster I bought from eBay. Above that, a classic James Bond poster. While we're at it, what the heck? Over here is one of my claims to fame when I was in USA Today back in 1986, I believe. Let me focus in on that. There we go. When I was in their Weekend Sunday magazine, when I was interviewed about my video collection. And USA Today actually sent a photographer up here from Columbus to take this picture. And there I am leaning on my precious Chase 7 Betamax. And I was in a national newspaper, which I was really, really proud of. And here is my draft notice from 1971. All right, let's get back to the fun part of this. Oh, by the way, here's a Betamax I picked up last year from eBay, a very rare one. This is actually made by the audio maker Marantz. This was the only Betamax they ever made. It came out in 1982. It was stereo, but not beta hi-fi. It actually had a split audio head, giving you left and right channels. And for $9.99, I think I did pretty good because this thing actually does work. And here are my two classic Betamaxes. This is the SL7200 and the 7200A. This is my first machine down here that I bought in 1976. Made many of the tapes that were on this wall that you just saw a few minutes ago. The one above it is a 7200A. It adds a mic input, and it's actually got audio and video inputs in the back. The model below it did not have those inputs. These were 1-hour machines. These were the first two Betamaxes made back in the mid-70s and cost about $1,300 new, which is incredible. Anyway, let's get back to the pictures of the people that I've met. There was the first one I met, Dolph Lundgren, Freddy Krueger, my alma mater. Leslie Nielsen. Very happy to meet her since I am a big All in the Family fan. This was during an E.T. reunion. And I am going to upload some footage, by the way, of this trade show to YouTube. It was a lot of fun. Met some Star Trek people too, and this footage will be for sure uploaded to YouTube. Anyway, so that's this wall, and when I sit on my couch, this is the view that I get. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is in fact a 1946 Dumont TV with AM, FM, TV, and a record player, and none of it works. And the last wall of my video room is mainly just some posters and pictures that I've collected over the years. This is rare because of the title. This was the original working title of the third Star Wars movie, which of course became Return of the Jedi, but this is Revenge of the Jedi. Up here, a picture of my favorite city, Las Vegas, my favorite sci-fi movie, Forbidden Planet, and I always wanted this, what they call the White Cross Star Wars movie poster, so I finally got that. I got this from eBay because it's such a joke. If you read it, Betamaxes break a lot, so I thought this was really stupid. This was a scene that was cut from Forbidden Planet, where Commander Adams marries Altera at the end of the movie. And not there, so I got a poster, probably from eBay again, and it's up on the wall. A shot of my brother, my sister, and me, and my sister's daughter. This is the first poster I ever saw, I should say, newspaper ad, for the first Sony Betamax, and this goes back to 1976, and it is in fact as yellow as it looks. This is myself with my sister-in-law and her husband in Florida. This is kind of obvious. My hero. And this is when I was in the Cleveland Plain Dealer in 2007 for my website for Wixie Radio, Wixie 1260. And back here, some more stuff. This is actually a closet where I've taken the doors off. This is my reel-to-reel audio tape collection, something, again, I'm very proud of. This goes back to 1963, when I began taping records off AM radio, like we all did. And it's a veritable history of Cleveland radio. Here are some more pictures and photos. That's myself with Casey Kasem, Larry Morrow, very popular Cleveland disc jockey. There's my YouTube avatar, myself with Big Chuck and Houlihan, taken in October of 2007. Myself with Johnny Holiday, who was a very famous disc jockey in Cleveland in the 60s and now works in Maryland. Another WHK disc jockey, that's Bob Friend, whom I met last fall. This was taken at the 1988 Wixie reunion. That's Jack Armstrong on the left, myself, and Jim LaBarbera. Both Jack and Jim are not working in radio right now. And some other odds and ends. This is called Opening Myself Up to the YouTube World. You can see what I've got here in my wall. My college degree, a lot of good it's doing me. And myself with Captain Janeway of the Star Trek Voyager, which is also up here, much, much larger. And over here, some more posters. So there you have it, a real virtual tour of my video room here in March of 2008. Part 3 is going to have how I edit videos, transfer them to my computer, and what I'm doing on YouTube these days.